Someone there?
This is Radio Freedom. It's 10 a.m. Attention Minutemen. News has come to us of a settlement that needs our help. If you are in the area, please respond.
Oh. What's that? Stupid noises.
What?
A noise. Something there.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. This just in. A settlement has requested help from the Minutemen. Let's not leave them hanging, people.
Get some, motherfucker.
Yes, we're not alone.
Who?
What the?
You're tuned to Radio Freedom, voice of the
First mistake, last mistake.
Nothing to report. Stay safe out there.
Getting warmed up over here. Are we doing the world? Good. Should have just run.
a.m. Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen. Nothing to report. Keep it tuned here for updates.
Still kicking? Jesus!
broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. All quiet, which is how we like it. Stay safe out there.
Guts.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom. All's quiet across the
That's one
Commonwealth.
way to get the
Stay
coolant
safe out there.
pumping. I don't think we're alone. Dumb move.
Back, you idiot!
Lights out for you.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom, the voice of the Minutemen. It's 12
Whatever
noon.
it was, it's gone.
All quiet, which is how we like it. Stay safe out there. This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing to report. Stay safe out there, everyone. This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing to report. Keep it tuned here for updates.
Anybody now?
Yes.
What's that?
How much you got left in you?
Unless you're hounding for a green suntan, I suggest we get a move on.
It's 1 p.m. This is Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen. Nothing to report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates.
No way I can pick this.
Good afternoon. You're tuned to Radio Freedom, broadcasting across the Commonwealth. All quiet here. Stay tuned for Minutemen alerts. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon here at Radio Freedom. All's quiet across the Commonwealth. Stay safe out there. This is Radio Freedom. All quiet, which is how we like it. Stay safe out there, people. is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing to report. Stay safe out there, everyone.
Lock's really strong.
This is Radio Freedom. All's quiet across the Commonwealth. Stay safe out there. It's 3 p.m. Nothing to report. Stay safe, people.
We're sucking down a lot of rats sticking around here.
O'clock. You're tuned to Minuteman Radio. All quiet here. Stay tuned for Minutemen alerts. freedom. All quiet, which is how we like it. Stay safe out there, people.
Go away.
I'm here to talk to Jack Cabot.
Oh, it's you. Good. Come on in. Come on. Let's go meet the boss.
It's 9 p.m.
What is this place?
Better to let Jack answer that. Come on.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. All quiet here. Stay tuned
Jack,
for Minutemen alerts.
the new gal is here.
One moment. I just have to. Oh, damn. Clearly, I'll need to adjust the mixture. Hello. Welcome to Cabot House. I'm Jack Cabot.
What is this place?
This is my ancestral home. The Cabots have always lived here, since long before the Great War. If you're asking what we're still doing here, with Boston in its current sad state, well, that's a story for another time, perhaps.
Just tell me what you need me to do.
All in good time, all in good time. Consider this your final interview before getting the job. Please, have a seat. How about a drink? Edward, the good bourbon, eh? Please, have a seat.
Place is more a museum than home.
Now, before we get down to business, I have a question I like to ask all my new employees.
Is this really the time
Don't
for...
interrupt, Edward. The question is this. Do you believe there is other intelligent life in the universe?
The universe is a big place. Anything could be out there.
Wonderful. Most people's minds are too narrow to admit the possibilities of an infinite universe. But I'm not talking about flying saucers and little green men. I'm talking about the hidden history of our planet. The very origins of human civilization. Ancient powers that modern science, even at its pinnacle, could barely begin to comprehend.
That's really interesting.
Interesting's a word for it.
I'm glad to hear you say that. It's become my life's work. My approach is to combine a rigorous scientific method while keeping an absolutely open mind. So much has been closed off to us simply because people assumed they already knew the answers. My father excavated a city in the Rub al-Khali in Arabia, which he dated to more than 4,000 years before the rise of any known human civilization. The structures and artifacts were strange, disturbing even. Clearly not constructed for or by humans. I've spent my life trying to decipher what he uncovered.
Jack, can I tell her what I need her to do?
I'm sorry, Edward. I just get carried away sometimes. You're sending her to look for the missing shipment.
Yeah.
Well then, I'd better leave you to it. We'll talk more about this some other time, when things are less rushed. It isn't important now. Welcome to the family.
Okay. You're officially hired. Congratulations.
I'm ready to get to work.
Good. That's part of the job, by the way. It's best to keep an open mind. Jack may be eccentric, but he's definitely not crazy. The job I got for you is simple. Jack owns a facility north of the city. There's an important package that went missing between there and here.
Stay tuned for
I need you to track it down and bring it back to me. Any questions?
You haven't told me half of what I need to know.
Keep your shirt on. I'm getting to it. You should start at Parsons State Insane Asylum. Don't let the name spook you. It's just a secure building that we're using. We think the courier got ambushed as he was leaving the place. The guards heard gunfire in the distance, but we don't know exactly what happened. Check in with Maria at Parsons. She's in charge of the security force there. She can point you in the right direction. You all set then?
Yep, I'll see you soon with the package.
Good luck. Don't get killed on your first job.
Good to see you again.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing to report. Stay safe out there, everyone. This is Radio Freedom. Nothing new to report. Keep it tuned here for Minutemen alerts. This is Radio Freedom in 4 a.m. All quiet. Stay tuned for Minutemen alerts. Broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Stay safe. Nothing to report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates.
This place is off limits. You'd best move along. Edward said you might know where to start looking for the package that went missing. Oh, you're the new girl. So this package... Pretty sure we know where it is. The guys that shot Ben are holed up in the Parsons Creamery, just north of here.
Nothing to report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates.
Who are these guys? Raiders? Sure. Assholes with guns. Though it's weird that they're still hanging around so close. Kinda like they're scouting this place or something. I don't like it. I'm glad you're gonna finally get rid of them.
Just don't bring any trouble down on us.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. All's quiet across the Commonwealth. Stay safe out there. This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. All quiet here. Stay tuned for Minutemen alerts. Good morning, Commonwealth. This is Radio Freedom, the voice of the Minutemen. All's quiet across the Commonwealth. Stay safe out there.
Feel that?
I need some guns! Fire support!
Sounds like Ellie needs to talk to us. We should head back to the office next chance we get.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen. Nothing to report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates.
Locked
No
tight.
accounting for taste.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. All quiet here. Stay tuned for Minutemen alerts. This is Radio Freedom, the voice of the Minutemen. It's 7 a.m. All quiet here. Stay tuned for Minutemen alerts.
Sweet.
This is Radio Freedom. Nothing to report. Stay safe, people.
Maria's in charge.
A.m. here at Radio Freedom. Nothing to report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates.
Just don't bring any trouble down on us.
Who do you think actually won the war?
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing to report. Stay safe, people. This is Radio Freedom. It's 10 a.m. Nothing to report. Stay safe out there, everyone. Good afternoon. You're tuned to Radio Freedom, broadcasting across the Commonwealth. All's quiet across the Commonwealth. Stay safe out there.
That is not acceptable. Imogene is missing, and I want her found.
She's not missing, Mother.
Do you know
So
where
did you
she
find
is?
out what happened to
No,
the courier?
That doesn't
Your
mean...
sister is missing, and I want her found. What else is Edward for, if not to keep the family safe?
Mother, Edward has better things to do than sending someone out to find Imogene. Again.
I don't think you're even listening to me, Jack.
I'm not going to have Edward drop everything just because Imogene decided to take a lover again.
Jack!
When do I
How dare
get
you
paid?
speak so
We'll get to that.
disrespectful to your sister?
First, I need to know what happened to the courier.
Hardly worth my time. Just a few raiders who ambushed him.
I don't like raiders operating so close to Parsons. I hope this isn't the start of something serious. What about the serum he was carrying? Did you get any of it back?
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth.
There was only this one vial left.
Oh, good. I was afraid we wouldn't get any of it back. Here's your pay for the job. I'm throwing in a little bonus for bringing back the serum. That was good work. Now, as far as what's next. Oh, hell. I guess it's time you met Wilhelmina. Jack's not gonna be happy about it. Come on.
Capable of looking after herself.
I can't bear to think what might be happening to Imogene right now.
Place
If
is
she
more a
wanted us to know
museum
where
than
she
home.
went, she would have told someone.
Jack, I'll take care of it. Mrs. Cabot, don't worry. I'll send someone to find Imogene.
Thank you, Edward. I
4
can
o'clock.
always count
You're
on
tuned
you.
to Minuteman
Why can't you be as
Radio.
devoted as dear Edward?
All quiet here. Stay tuned for Minutemen alerts.
You shouldn't indulge her, Edward. It just makes her more impossible to deal with next time.
Just doing my job. Speaking of which, here's all we got back of the last delivery from Parsons. Raiders got the rest of it, I'm sorry to say.
Ah, good. Finally. This will help settle Mother down.
Imogene is Jack's sister. You probably figured that out yourself. She's, a little flighty. Impulsive. From time to time, she runs off. Usually with a new boyfriend. Then I send somebody to bring her home.
No problem. I'll bring her back.
The trouble usually isn't finding her. It's persuading her to come home. I don't know where she's gone, but I can give you a place to start. She's been spending a lot of time in Good Neighbor. That's a jazz club there, the third rail. Somebody there must know something. She's not known for keeping her mouth shut.
What if she doesn't want to come home?
Obviously, as one of the family, you can't just knock her in the head and drag her home by her heels. Usually, by the time I send someone after her, she's gotten bored with the whole thing and is ready to come home. I'm sure you'll think of something. You're supposed to be resourceful, remember?
Hey, I've got a question for you.
What?
Quite a place you've got here. Amazing that it survived the war.
Thank you. I try not to take it for granted. We were definitely more fortunate than most. It hasn't been easy keeping it up to pre-war standards, but we do what we can. Any more questions?
How'd your father manage to travel to Arabia with the whole world blown to hell?
Ah, well, that was before the war, when he was a young man.
Come on. The war was 200 years ago.
You know your history. Most people don't grasp how long ago the war really was. It is an unusual situation, but... well, it's a private family matter. That's no concern of yours. Was there anything else?
I've got to get going.
All right.
This is Radio Freedom. It's 5 p.m.
Why does Emma Jane
Nothing
do
to
this
report.
to me?
Keep it tuned here for updates. This is Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen. It's 6 o'clock. Nothing to report. Keep it tuned here for updates. It's getting dark out there, people. Stay safe. Nothing new to report. Keep it tuned here for Minutemen alerts.
Hancock says newcomers are welcome in the third rail. Go on in. I toss out the troublemakers. Keep that in mind. Charlie serves the drinks. I deal with the drunks.
Some hang-ups the first
This
time
is
I did.
Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth.
Give him some time.
Nothing to report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates.
Whoever this Brotherhood of Steel is, I'm not buying that we come in peace malarkey.
Another one of you mercs looking for a free? He's in the back room.
Or maybe just one more. But if you're searching for something, you ain't mine, beer. You ain't mine. I'm the one you're looking for.
God, I love this song.
a step through the gate.
Can't say I'm surprised to find you in a dump like this, MacReady.
I was wondering how long it would take your bloodhounds to track me down, Winlock. It's been almost 3 months. Don't tell me you're getting rusty. Should we take this outside?
It ain't like that. I'm just here to deliver a message.
In case you forgot, I left the Gunners for good.
Yeah, I heard. But you're still taking jobs in the Commonwealth. That isn't going to work for us.
I don't take orders from you. Not anymore. So why don't you take your girlfriend and walk out of here while you still can?
What? Winlock, tell me we don't have to listen to this shit.
Listen up, MacReady. The only reason we haven't filled your body full of bullets is that we don't want a war with Good Neighbor. See, we respect other people's boundaries. We know how to play the game. It's something you never learned.
Glad to have disappointed you.
You can play the tough guy all you want. But if we hear you're still operating inside Gunner territory, all bets are off. You got that?
You finished?
Yeah. We're finished. Come on, Barnes.
Excuse me.
Look, lady, if you're preaching about the Atom or looking for a friend, you've got the wrong guy. If you need a hired gun, then maybe we can talk.
Maybe. Why don't you tell me who those guys were first?
Couple of morons looking to climb the ladder of success by stepping on everyone else on the way up. Shouldn't be surprised, though. That's how it goes when you run with the Gunners.
Tuned here for Minutemen alerts.
Extra baggage like that can get you killed.
Look, I need the money, and I'm not about to let Winlock and Barnes scare a client away. You have nothing to worry about. Those two are weaker than a housefly. They're about half as smart. Now what about you? How do I know I won't end up with a bullet in my back?
All I can give you is my word. And a bunch of caps.
Bunch of caps, huh? Okay, hotshot. Price is 250 caps. Up front. There's no room for bargaining.
You've got a deal.
Now you're speaking my language. All right, boss. You got yourself an extra gun. Lead on.
This is Radio Freedom. Nothing to report. Stay safe out there, everyone.
This is a far cry from working with the Gunners. Glad that's behind me.
Sweet Pip-Boy, sister. You hold on to that.
It's 8 o'clock. You're listening to Radio Freedom, the voice of the Minutemen. All's quiet across the Commonwealth. Stay safe out there.
Yes?
Better keep your iron strapped on. Friendly advice.
Running from something? Welcome home.
Hey, you're blocking my light, doll.
Excuse me.
Hey.
Yeah?
Hell of a load you're carrying. Better sell some to Daisy before someone swipes it.
Lady, I need to be a
You're
lot
tuned
more
to
high or
Radio
a lot
Freedom,
more
voice
drunk
of
to
the
be
Minutemen.
bothered right now.
Nothing to report. Keep it tuned here for updates.
Ah, so, you're back.
Excuse me,
Drinks
miss.
and my pleasant company.
Well, what's
Still
the matter,
available.
sweetheart? Don't tell me you didn't like the song.
I just wanted to talk to you.
Well, I thought that's what we were doing. Now, there's something special about you, isn't there? Don't tell me. Let me guess. Ah, it's your hands. They move even when you aren't thinking, right? Quick on the draw. So what brings a woman like you to my part of town?
What do you think?
We're all trying to forget something, are we? I think you and I are gonna get along. So it's my turn to answer questions, right? What can I do for you?
Do you know Imogene Cabot?
Imogene? Sure. I know her. I haven't seen her in a while, though. Were you a friend of hers?
I just need to talk to her.
Why are you looking for her, honey?
It's none of your damn business.
Well then, I guess I can't help you. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Paying customers only.
Hey, Magnolia.
Hello again. Something I can do for you?
Do you know Imogene Cabot?
That depends on why you're looking for her.
I'm trying to help her. Do you know where she is or not?
No need to get impatient with me. I just don't consider it polite to gossip to any stranger who walks into the club.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom,
Please,
voice
tell me
of
what
the
you know.
Minutemen.
There was this preacher fella who used to come in here all the time.
Stay safe, people.
One of the slick ones. Always going on about remaking your life and so on. Most of the customers wouldn't give him the time of day, but Imogene, she latched on to him for some reason. I don't suppose it hurt that he was easy on the eyes. Intense. Some women find that irresistible. Pam, would you come over here a minute?
Is there a problem, Miss Magnolia?
No, this lady here was just looking for Imogene. Do you happen to know where that preacher fella came from?
Brother Thomas?
Yes, that's right. The one Imogene was always hanging on.
Had to throw him out. Wouldn't stop bothering customers with that salvation racket. Kept going on and on about joining him at the back bay. Then he'd shove those stupid flyers in your face. Here, I kept one of them, just in case he didn't pay his bar tab.
Well, thanks, honey. You were a big help.
Anything for you, miss.
I hope Imogene's all right. I didn't much like the idea of her going off with that preacher fella.
This is Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen. It's just past 10 p.m. All quiet here. Stay tuned for Minutemen alerts.
Looks like we got another freak just won't fit anywhere else.
Enjoy your stay.
Nothing says welcome like the stench of...
Now, I've seen a lot of crazy stuff in my time. But a flying ship? Yowza. Ken.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all
just
day,
like
all
Sammy,
across
too.
the Commonwealth.
Sure as hell didn't act.
Nothing to report. Stay safe out there, everyone.
You step through the gate, you got balls.
This is Radio Freedom.
What am I gonna tell his mother?
Nothing to report. Keep it tuned here for updates. You're tuned to Radio Freedom. Nothing new to report. Keep it tuned here for Minutemen alerts.
I'll wear your guts around my...
Starting to have fun. Safety off.
You hit like a rag roll!
You picked the wrong day to piss me
This
off.
is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. All quiet, which is how we like it. Stay safe out there, people. 11 p.m. out there. All quiet here. Stay tuned for Minutemen alerts.
Here to learn about our movement?
Welcome, neighbor. We're always glad to see a new face around here. Tell me something. You ever feel like this whole world is broken? Do you ever wonder why things can't be the way they were in the good old days?
I'm just looking for Emma Jean Cabot.
Oh, I'm sorry, but Emma Jean is indisposed right now. She's not seeing visitors.
What's she doing here? Is she a member of your movement?
Actually, she and I are, you know, romantically involved. Not that it's any of your business, but she and I are just having a little relationship trouble. You know how it is. She's not seeing anybody until she cools off.
You're not holding her prisoner, are you?
No, she's not a prisoner. She's just locked in her room until she calms down. She was acting crazy, threatening to run off. No offense, but you know how women can get sometimes.
You're not holding her prisoner, are you?
No, she's not a prisoner. She's just locked in her room until she calms down. She was acting crazy, threatening to run off. No offense, but you know how women can get sometimes.
I'm a friend of the family. Maybe I can talk some sense into her.
Blah, blah, blah. Why are you even talking to these morons?
I said she wasn't seeing anybody, including you.
I'm going to see her, one way or another. Your choice.
Maybe they'd rather spend the last few seconds of their lives with a gaping hole in their chest.
You picked the wrong guy to mess with, pal.
Have it your way.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the country. Nothing to report. Stay out there, everyone.
Well, you're not going to need that stuff anymore.
This is Radio Freedom, the voice of the Minutemen. It's 1 a.m. Nothing to report. Stay safe out there, everyone.
What the? I can't see it.
You must be Emma Jean.
Don't tell me. Jack sent you.
My job is to bring you home. So let's go.
I don't take orders from the hired help.
I'm just here to make sure you're okay.
I'm fine, as you can see. I was just waiting to see if Thomas would come to his senses. But since you've already gone to all this trouble, I may as well leave now. I was bored with Thomas anyway. He seemed so interesting at first. But after we got here, he turned out to be just another brute. He actually thought he could force me to join his absurd cult.
Need anything before we go?
No. I didn't bring anything worth taking with me. Don't worry, I'll find my own way home. I'm not quite ready to face Mother. And thank you. I really do appreciate you coming to find me. Even though I didn't actually need rescuing.
Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen. Nothing to report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates.
Go ahead. Damn, the signal is strangely weak. Can you hear me now? Edward! 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 Try again. I think it's clearing up. This is maddening. Edward, are you there? Edward, switch to single sideband modulating. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Edward!
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. All quiet, which is how we like it. Stay safe out there,
The
people.
signal is strangely weak. Try again. I think it's clearing up. Edward, switch to single sideband modulating. Can you hear me? Edward, are you there? Edward! Edward! Go ahead. This is maddening. Try again. I think it's clearing up. Damn, the signal is strangely weak. Edward, are you there? Edward! Edward! Go ahead. Edward, switch to single sideband modulating. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Edward!
3 a.m. here at Radio Freedom. Hope you're listening from a safe place. All quiet here.
Hey
This
there.
is maddening. Edward, switch over to the Hartley modulator. Do you copy?
Gino! How's this?
Oh, that's done it. Edward, what's going on there?
We're under attack. They're inside the building.
Inside? Can you keep them out of the basement?
I'm trying, Jack. I've never seen raiders that... For God's sake, Sammy, the doorway, right there. Sorry. Things are a little busy around here right now.
Listen, if they're inside the building, you have to go to the office and shut down the elevator. You can't risk them getting to Lorenzo.
Got it. Office. Elevator. You better round up whoever you can and get...
Hello? Edward? Come in! Edward! There's no signal at all. I've lost
Nothing new to
What's
report.
happening, Jack?
Keep it
If
tuned
these
here
people
for
are
Minutemen
inside
Alerts.
Parsons, if they free him...
Don't worry, I'll handle it. That was Edward. He's at Parsons, the old asylum. They're under attack by raiders. It's strange. The guards have held off raiders before without any trouble. I don't know what's gone wrong this time.
What happened?
The guards at Parsons called in that they were under attack. Edward went to help. I've only just been able to raise him, briefly. I didn't get much, but it sounds like the situation there is nearly out of control. I wonder if these could be the same raiders that stole that last shipment. If some of them had used the undiluted serum, it could explain their unusual success against Edward's men.
I found Imogene. She's fine.
Oh, yes, good.
Thank God. At least one small comfort on this terrible day.
You'll be wanting to be paid, of course. Edward usually handles these things. Caps is what you use for currency, isn't that right? Here, I hope that's the right amount. Before we go, I need you to understand something. When we get to Parsons, you need to do exactly what I tell you. Nothing more, nothing less. Is that clear?
Stay safe, people.
Okay.
Good. Make sure you have whatever you'll need for a serious battle. I'll wait for you outside.
I always knew it would end this way. I never should have allowed you to lock up Lorenzo in that place.
That isn't helping, Mother. And as I recall, using the serum was your idea, not mine.
So what are you going to do?
I said I'll handle it. I'm thinking.
I've got a very bad feeling about this place.
Ready? Let's go. You should know what we're going to be dealing with. My father is confined in Parsons. For his own safety and everyone else's. He became dangerously unstable after handling an ancient artifact he found in Arabia. I've spent my life trying to figure out how to cure him.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen. Nothing new to report. Keep it tuned here for Minutemen Alerts.
It's the artifact that's made Lorenzo so dangerous. I'm sure his psychosis would be cured if it could be removed. But so far, all my attempts have failed. It's fused too tightly with his nervous system.
monument here is a joke compared to the one in downtown Washington, D.C.
You may have guessed by now that my family and I have lived for a very long time, thanks to the serum derived from my father's blood. I discovered the alterations to his blood in some of my earliest attempts to remove the artifact. I eventually isolated the anomalous compounds, which led to the serum treatment we still use. I'm well aware of the apparent conflict of interest in my father being the source of the treatment that is prolonging my own life. But I assure you that if I had the chance, I would gladly give it all up to have my father back, even for a short time.
Think you can hide?
Fire! It's 5 a.m. This is Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen. All quiet. Stay safe out there. You're tuned to Radio Freedom. All quiet here. Stay tuned for Minutemen alerts.
Going to need that stuff anymore.
Good morning, Commonwealth. This is Radio Freedom, the voice of the Minutemen. All's quiet across the Commonwealth. Stay safe out there. This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing to report. Stay safe, people.
I'll make this quick.
Of the minute. Always quiet. That's how we like it. Stay safe out there.
Visualize.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom. Nothing to report. Stay safe out there, everyone. a.m. Nothing to report. Keep it tuned here for updates. This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing to report. Stay safe, people.
You hear that? They're here! Over here!
This is Radio Freedom. Nothing to report. Stay safe out there, everyone.
The Deathclaws are mutated Jackson. Chameleons. How the heck did they get so big?
Edward's men seem to have given a good account of themselves, but not good enough, sadly. We need to get to my office. From there, we can see how bad things really are. Okay, stick close, follow my orders, and I'm sure everything will be fine. Let's go.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth.
I heard that this place was an insane asylum.
Nothing to report at the moment.
Maybe we should
Stay
skip
tuned
it.
for updates.
Oh man, this thing was blown to bits.
Door's chained up on the other end.
The door's blocked from the other side somehow. We'll have to find a way around.
How'd you get any of it anyway? Lefty doesn't even
Wait, listen.
I cashed in some favors with people who left.
Would need the key.
You just saw because you never got a taste. You better be right. And Lefty, better share it out there, or it's not just me that's gonna be sore.
Who's there? the little bitch go?
Chained up on the other side.
I'm feeling eyes on my back.
Oh, no you don't!
This is my property.
Ow! This is Radio Freedom. Nothing to report. Tune here for updates.
Oh, man, come back! I was having fun! Time to reel him in.
I'll make it.
Safety off.
Not this time!
Hold us up.
This is our score! You're dead! Hear me? We already killed everybody else. Why not you two?
This is broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing to report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates. This is Radio Freedom. All quiet, which is how we like it. Stay safe out there, people. A.m. here at Radio Freedom, the voice of the Minutemen. Stay safe out there. You're tuned to Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen. Nothing to report. Stay safe out there, everyone. You're tuned to Radio Freedom. All quiet here. Stay tuned for Minutemen alerts.
Won't be able to pick this.